Hi everyone. Alrighty, it is day 14 of Miss Cilla's Adventelope challenge on her Facebook group called Crafty Low or No Spend. And yeah, she sent us 24 envelopes to do an Advent theme, and she sent us envelopes with something inside to inspire us, and we are to create something each day. So I will make sure that Cilla's link for her Facebook group is down below the video. I will put her amazing YouTube channel down below the video, and anything else I talk about, I will do my very best to, I do have some scrappy paper to write down, to put links to that also. So today let's get started. Today in our Adventelope envelope, she gave us, a beautiful, that's not gonna work. Well, how about I just use this one? A beautiful paper clip. Okay, that's what was inside the envelope that we opened at the end of yesterday's video. And at the end of this video, I will open day 15. Okay, so she gave us a paper clip. And at first, I was inspired. I thought, I could make a set of paper clips, die cut some alphas, and do like Merry Christmas and use one of these because I do have a lot of those. And then I was like, I don't know if I want to do that because that's a lot of paper clips on one layout, but it would still have been really cute. I thought about just doing the banners. And in the end, I decided I am going to make a journaling block. And the reason I decided that is because I had already started this layout underneath all of my things here. And I need a journaling block because in this one, this is the last page for 2009 for me, for my, let's see, whose is this one? I think it's Jillian's, but it might be my daughter Jasmine's. I don't remember. I have it written down on the other side of my desk. But this is my last layout for 2009 that I'm going to do, and I want to go ahead and finish it up. And I thought, I already used this paper that matches this beautiful paper clip like perfectly. So I am going to finish my layout with a journaling block. So I will finish the journaling block real quick, make it with you guys, and then we'll just kind of do a run through of my page. And then at the end, I will do still photos so you can see what I did. Okay, so what I did is I just cut mats. I used the same papers that I used to mat my photos, and then a white. When I journal, I personally like to do white. That's just me personally and what I enjoy. So my idea was actually to stagger these in this manner. I did a 4x5. The red is a 4 1/4 by 5 1/4. This is 4x5, and this is 3 1/4 by 4 no, 3, I went down 1/4 of an inch each time. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to be more specific because I do get a lot of questions, and I'm trying. Still not that great, but I'll get there. Okay, so yeah, 4 1/4 by 5 1/4, 4x5, and then we've got 3 7/5 or 3.75 and vice versa. Yeah, they each go down 1/4 of an inch. I just know where the markings are on my cutter. I am not good with measurements, obviously. Again, regular gal, just scrapping one photo at a time. Okay, so like I said, this was my idea, and I'm just going to kind of rough it for now because I'm really not even sure how I want to do it for positive. So let's just kind of, I could just easily, do it like a mat, right? Just one on top of the other, ta-da, and be done. And that would be gorgeous, and then just put this in. But then, and that actually was what I was going to do at first. But then Cilla's beautiful inspiration does not show up on my white. So then I thought, okay, maybe I could take this away and go like this, right? I did think about that. Maybe. because then it would show up. But then I was like, well, it's green on green, but that's okay too. So I wasn't sure. And then I thought, should I cut this down? Because I do like to journal on white. The green would be okay. I mean, it's light enough that ink would show up well on here and it would totally go with my page. It would. But then I thought, what if I staggered them? And I just want to go a little hair over. I want to keep a little bit showing and do it again. By doing this, I can still use my paper, right? See, and I think maybe I might, if I do it this way, I might have to cut another 1/4 of an inch off. Then I could take this, and I'm not going to do it because I don't want to bend the paper. And because this red paper is a thin scrap paper that I had. It's not very good quality. Then I could just go just like that and it would overlap. Now, that's awesome, but I didn't really like underneath how the white is on the white. So I need to find a little something to make that stand out more. Maybe, I don't know. We're gonna have to look and see what I can find. So I'm gonna cut a 1/4 of an inch off of this. And of course, don't mind me, I left my cutter on my table and my table is rolled off to the side. So I'll just cut a 1/4 of an inch off. Not even a whole 1/4. I'm gonna start with just the first line. Let's just do that. Because I don't want it to be a ton. Maybe, we'll see. Oh, see, now if I do that, that might actually work now. Because then I can leave this here and still want something right there. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to temporary adhere all this down. Let me see here. Maybe I should use my ruler. I think I can eyeball it. I think it'll be okay. Y'all know I hate to use my ruler. I know I should. Like, I do. But, oh, man, do I not like it. It stresses me out. It shouldn't. Oh. So, over the weekend, we went to San Antonio. And we went to an amazing light show. Like, it was so fun. It was a drive-through one, and my kids had so much fun. My husband had so much fun. My kids were hanging out the sunroof. I'm sure that's probably not a great idea, but we did it. We had fun. I got some really fun pictures. There we go. Okay, that's how I want this. And this, intendedly, I want to go right up here. I still want a little something to tuck underneath here. And I'm just gonna have to find what that little something is. And I have some embellishments that I have pulled aside over here to see. I got some more of this, which I think I will put in this corner and around my page. I could, what if I were to do this? These are old creative memory stickers. They are old. What if I were to go, I could cut it in half maybe? It would make it stand out a little bit, right? Like, these stickers don't stick that well anymore because they're so old. And when I say old, I bought these when my oldest daughter was like 2 or 3 and I started selling creative memories, and now she is almost 28. So there you go. That tells you how old they are. But that's okay, right? I could go like that and then again repeat that pattern, right? But I don't know if I like that. I have a Santa over here on some wax paper. I have an Oh What Fun, some presents. I have this banner. I mean, there are, let's look in here first before I even, I mean, there is dark green in this paper as well. So I could take this off gently, stick it on this wax paper. What if I were to go like this and I were to layer that? Ooh, that would give me optimum journaling. I wish it was a little bit longer, but you know, that's okay. I like it there. I could run these along here. Have it run along that way. I mean, I would scoot it over and then run one across the top here. Just brainstorming. Anyway, so we went to San Antonio. We got to see my sister-in-law. My kids got to see their cousin. So yeah, we had a really good time. I had a few people ask, so I just thought I'd include and let you know how wonderful it was. We were very blessed, and you know, we won't get to have a lot of our family with us over Christmas. So we decided to take a little mini vacation right before Christmas and spend time with them that way. Okay. Am I liking it? I don't know. I can't decide. I can't decide. I think I kind of do like this. I mean, I could. I don't know. Wonder. I mean, the white on white is not horrible. It's not. I just feel like it needs a little. There, I like that better, but what if I were to glue it on top of Cilla's one she already made us? Now, that is not bothering me. Like, I actually kind of like this. I mean, I liked it the other way. I like everything. I act like I don't, but I do. I have these little squares also that I could use. That I could maybe, no, I don't want to do that. I already know before I even do it. I could use these down in the corner. I do like that. The reason I can take these and peel them, they are so old that this sticky on them is practically non-existent. So I will have to use my quick dry when I put these down. So I did also get out, I'm still using the Merry Christmas line by Cartabella, and I have these enamel dots, so I could easily embellish this just a little bit more and then put this together in that manner, you know. I'm actually really liking that. Now, my pictures are of my kids decorating the Christmas tree, and I thought I have these in my binder, some little Christmas bulbs that are also creative memories, and I could maybe, there's no blue, so I don't want to go with blue. There's white, but then again, we already have enough white. This one would probably work. It's got the same kind of pretty red, my favorite red, the dark. I could fussy cut this on some cardstock. In fact, that's what I'm gonna do because I have two. Did I have another one on here? I mean, I could also do the candles, but I don't think I want to. In fact, I know I don't want to. I'm going to do this one. I'm going to do these two. We'll do that real quick on camera. These two, come on. Come on. I have too much on my fingers. Oh my goodness, I need a piece of cardstock. I always have extra cardstock over here, so I'm just trying to lift up all this up. So here, and we'll put this down. This one down because I am going to fussy cut them. I'm rubbing them really hard to have some hope of them sticking without me having to, but probably not. Like, I already know this is probably going to have to be glued. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is a different color green, so I could do this. I'm thinking ahead for the other parts of my page. I mean, these kind of have an old worldly look to them. You know what, I changed my mind. I'm not going to do this one. I'm going to do this one because I have 2 of them as well. Yes, that's what I'm going to do, and I will pop them up on foam. So let's get our fussy cutting scissors. Let's, like, we're all going to do it together. Me. I'm going to get my fussy cutting scissors. And real quick, I'll just cut around these so I can fussy cut them out. And particularly, I obviously want this one. I always leave a little edge around it because I am not the greatest fussy cutter on planet Earth. I'm obviously not the best speaker either. Oh, Lordy. All right. Anyway, so what I was getting at saying while I do this, I'll gab. We won't get to see a lot of our family during Christmas, so we decided to take a little mini vacation, and we went and we had some amazing Mexican cuisine, and which of course pleased my husband. And as I get older, my gut doesn't always like it, but it was good. And then we went to a light show. My kids went swimming. What else did we do? We just had a really fun family time. So my brother-in-law has kidney disease and is actually on the transplant list, so they cannot come towards us. And their living situation does not allow for us to like stay with them. So like I said, we went and got a hotel, and we just decided to not really do Christmas because we didn't, but we definitely did have family time. You have to do that sometimes. So very blessed that we are able to do that. And my kids and my niece, particularly my 13-year-old daughter, Jillian, and my niece, they grew up together. Like, they're best friends. So, you know what? It's only money. Can't take it with you when you die, so you might as well do what you are allowed to do now. It's kind of how I look at it sometimes. My husband, though, it's probably good that we don't both see it that way because we'd be broke. All right. I'm going to do this last one on film, and then I will finish putting this block together so that I don't drive you all nuts. Okay. So I will take some foam tape. I can use these. I have these sitting on my desk, so I'll just use these. Pretty, pretty. I know. I can't help it. I do not want it. So I think I will stick that one here and add another one, maybe, with the berry coming out. I don't like that there. There we go. Yeah. Okay, so there's that. And I might adjust that a little bit off camera. Then I think I might even just tuck this one in. And I think I will fussy cut this one and also tuck that one in there. And add some more holly. At this point, I'm using all these different ones. These are the last of these stickers I have, so it's kind of a mix match, but that's okay. That's all right. No. What am I thinking here? Talking to myself. It's all right. I know I'm not the only one that does this. So the reason I just need to fussy cut this real quick because I'm not going to get a visual for myself if I don't. I'm a very visual person. I have to see it. Just move the paper, not your scissors. Okay, doesn't have to be perfect. Pop this one up on foam tape. Foam dot, foam, I don't know why I call it tape all the time. Actually, I do, because for years I just used the tape. Now I use the squares, but yeah, see, I'm liking that. That's what I'm gonna do with that. Okay, it's all, yeah, okay. So I wonder, can I pick this up, bring my layout over? Oh, look, I'm sly. See, yeah, that's what I wanted. Yep. Okay, then I'm gonna use the title Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. And I am gonna let it go over my photo a little bit. It doesn't bother me because I have a lot of layouts with this. And actually, Miss Sherry made this in one of the swaps from Love RTS. And I think this one, I know it's from one of my swaps on that, but I'm not sure where. And I'm going to just kind of tuck that underneath there. I knew I wanted that. I have, let's see, what else do I have over here to the side? I have this. So I'm thinking maybe here, tuck it in. No, maybe here, because it's not going to see the red. Yeah, I like that, because I can also add this. Again, they're decorating the Christmas tree. I do have this, and I have some other little trees. I got out some lights. I'm not so sure about that, though. I think that might be good with some enamel dots. I think it might. Yeah, I do. I had to, oh, if you guys ever notice, I always have to convince myself. I could put Santa. I mean, maybe I should put Santa in there. I could put him right here. Let's try it. What do we got to lose? We got nothing but time, right? I could tuck him under there or just leave him here. I mean, I'd have to kind of cut this off because here's the edge of my paper. I don't know if I'm liking that. I don't know. No, I'm not. Because I'll still have this here. Have my pretty Christmas tree. I'll have these. Yeah, I think I might take these two and put them over here so that there's a tiny cluster here. This is somewhat of a cluster and then somewhat of a triangle. I don't know. I'm kind of feeling like this should not be over here. And maybe, just maybe, this should be here. So then it's kind of this way of a triangle. Yeah, I'm liking that better. Okay, so that's tentatively, plus I could tuck this out and bring some of the red over. Yeah, most definitely. It has to go that way. I said so. I will definitely use some of my holly stickers around. Yeah, that's going to be it. All right. So, I don't know. This was kind of a make an embellishment and do a layout video. So I don't know what you would call this. I really, really, truly do not. I think what I will do for Miss Cilla as her gift, I always put a gift back in the envelope, is I will put a couple, maybe I'll put the wreath, and I don't think whatever I don't use off of here, I will give to Miss Cilla on wax paper in here. I don't know what it's going to be exactly yet until I'm done. So at the end, I will I will put it in there. Now, so let's go through day 15. See what tomorrow will bring. Oh, I have this tape. I love this tape. All right. Let's see. Oh, goodness. Use tools challenge. Oh, well, that's easy for me. Y'all know I love my die cuts. So maybe I'll challenge myself to use more stamps. I struggle with that sometimes. I will use a stamp tomorrow. That's what I'm going to do. I mean, I use my stamps and my dies a lot, but that's stamps and maybe a die set. We'll see. Something Christmassy. Yeah. Okay. All right. So I will finish this and do stills at the end, and I will see you guys tomorrow, day 15. So thank you for coming to my channel. I hope you'll like and you'll subscribe. I hope you have as much fun as I do and you enjoy listening to me ramble, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Thanks. Bye.